let's move on to who else are we missing? Oh, Manchego. Yeah, she's all right. She's another good filly. Hambletonian Maturity. So she trotted. Didn't she go like 49 at a piece?
Yeah, 49
Why does she go these 49 miles and get beat?
How
did that happened last year with Plunge, right?
Yep.
And then this year, has there been? I don't think there's been a trotter to go more 49 miles
not win.
I
think she's done it 3 times.
And
now.
it's like her work, you know. It's
I
not
know.
like so. 6-pack Atlanta. There's a couple more in there. I mean, but she's still freakishly fast. So
she has had the unfortunate, missed luck this year and hasn't drawn a good post position all year.
Yeah.
She drew the 8 and then the 7 or 8 or whatever she had, and then she had the 10 hole last week. So she just, to do what she did last week
out of the 10
hole, she left out of there 26-2, finally cleared to the front. She was like 3-4 wide the whole entire first turn, and then still have a little. She still came 27 and a piece her last quarter, and obviously she tried at 49-2, which was the old aged mare's world record.
Right, yeah.
So, I can't be anything more than happy with her.
Listen, if you ain't first, you're last, right?
I guess that's how it works.
That's how you got to work.
But I think she doesn't really. I think she's a little bit fallen under the radar a little bit this year.
Amazing, right?
Yeah. She also didn't end last year. She was tired, but she had a tough schedule last year too. She raced in the Beal against the boys, and she raced in the Swag, and she raced very well in the Hambletonian Oaks, and so she had a little bit. She deserved to be a little tired at the end of the year.
That mile and an eighth, better for her, better for Atlanta, better for 6-pack. I think 6-pack is a mile horse, and I'm wondering if that mile and an eighth might.
She's very fit. She's always been a very fit horse, and she gives everything she's got. She's such a pleasure to be around. She's like quirky in some kind of a weird way, but like when you go out, like if I were to send somebody out to jog her, and you tell them to jog 6 laps, like they'd want to go 8.
Okay.
Like she's
just nice out there.
She's like I always compare it to like one of those rubber bouncy balls. Like she just has this spring to her,
and her gait looks like it. She's
she's springy.
Yeah.
Like she's like got some shocks or something. I don't know what it is.
And
like she just floats.
She's fast.
And she's fast. And it took a little bit of time. Like we raced her with an open bridle in the beginning of the year, and she wasn't as focused with the open bridle. So then the qualifier and in her last start, we put the blinkers back on her, and she's a different horse with the blinkers, which is, odd that such a little adjustment makes such a big difference on horses, but she is like night and day with the blinkers on.
Perfect. Let's take a walk back.
All right.
And we'll talk about the last horse, who's pretty okay. We got Captain. Oh yeah, so yeah. Here's the farm, and eventually there'll be a roller coaster and there's stuff like that. So, Breeders' Crown champ Captain Crunch.
What do you want me to say about him?
This is where you this is your self.
I know. I don't know what to say about him. He does everything pretty much perfect.
Heading into the Breeders' Crown, and again, it all blurs into one. Was he the favorite? There was Proof, and some other ones won the limb, right?
He was second choice because he didn't win as a limb. He actually got jammed coming out of the last turn. He never had racing room, and he got out really late. And Proof came from the back, so he was kind of motoring off the turn, and Crunch never got out. So,
then the
and when he did get out, it was too late to do anything about it. But I remember I told. I don't remember who it was I told, but I spoke to somebody in that Breeders' Crown week, and I said, I would bet my life that this horse is going to win the Breeders' Crown.
Okay.
Like, I was so confident that he was going to win the Breeders' Crown that it was like, just send me the trophy.
Send me the trophy now. We don't need to race, just the trophy and the check. He's been pretty good coming back.
Yep.
Right? He won some races.
Yep.
What races has he won?
North American Cup.
Right? Yeah, which is a pretty good race to win.
That's a good race to win.
And then
some Pennsylvania Sire Stakes.
Right, some Pennsylvania Sire Stakes. And he had a pretty good pace of limb.
Yeah, he didn't. Scott never pulled his plugs.
Okay, so here's my question, right? He came last quarter like 25-3 or something, right?
Yeah, 25-4. Yep.
Okay, so
in 48 and 3 mile.
Right. Well, I was going to say, every race around you, we're going 46 miles, we're going 49 trot miles. I mean, Atlanta could have beat him last week, but 48 and 3, it's like, that's slow. Those are slow miles.
They go so fast nowadays. I had Think Big, Dream Big in the graduate final. He paced 47 and 1 and didn't get a check. It's tough racing. They just go fast.
It felt like you guys in Better's Wish were just, trying to out-quarter each other that last quarter, right?
It was working on a mystery. Oh, you mean
no, I mean
in his limb?
Yeah, because you guys were up first, right?
Yep, we were first.
So and then he comes the last quarter, boom, blitzing, and then Dexter in Better's Wish was like, no, we're gonna do the same thing and blitz the last quarter. So
yep, they missed a little bit on the final time though.
Right. Yeah, so that's what I like to hear. Yeah, so we still went faster. How many Meadowlands Pace have you guys won?
None.
Okay, you have won none.
And my dad's won none.
None?
None. He's been second twice, I think.
How has that happened? Like, I didn't go back and look
he never won a North American Cup either.
He never did?
Nope.
Well, so do you hang that over Pop? You're like,
no,
yeah, Pops.
Actually, people ask me that question all the time, and I'm like, I do not want to start writing lists with him because
I would. Because it's going to take you 20 years to.
He's never trained Horse of the Year in Canada either. I did that.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're just compiling. You're just.
I'm doing my best. It's some big shoes to fill though. To fill his shoes.
I mean, you got the blanket out in front with the North America. I'm sure he sees that. And it just burns. He's coming back out of retirement.
Well, he owns 10% of Crunch, so I'm sure he's
doesn't
pretty
matter.
happy.
It doesn't matter. It's all about the training game here. So, Meadowlands Pace, and then probably a whole bunch. I mean, the 3-year-old Pacers are tough, but mostly we're looking forward to defending the crown. Right? There's not too many horses.
That's a big one. Especially like you said, like that he won the Breeders' Crown last year. So. Like, I always have that in the back of my mind too. Like, that's why we decided not to go to the Hempt, for example, because like, do we want to fire all our ammunition in the beginning of the year and get tired at the end of the year?
Yeah, it's a long season. There's not too many that actually end up going 2-year-old, 3-year-old. Oh, there he is. There's the Crunch. There's not too many.
Get a massage.
He's probably like me. We all like a nice massage every once in a while. But yeah, there's not too many that go 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and then even open pacer breeders.
No, it's a tough
Jenna's
thing to do because you obviously, like as a 2-year-old, you've raced a long season to get to the Breeders' Crown, and then you got to come back at 3 and race an even tougher season,
and then come back at 4 and come back at 5.
He is also part of that Breeders' Crown charity.
The
charity.
Yeah. So it's a fan favorite then.
Yeah, so it would be really nice to be able to repeat that and hand close a big check on Breeders' Crown night would be nice.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. So we got a Hambletonian Meadowlands Pace, a whole bunch of other stakes races. Yeah, there's Manchego, and she's finishing her day up. And Nancy Johansson. Anything else we missed? That's it, right?
That's it.
Just what about the Breeders' Crown charity? Is there a website or is there a thing? Or
I think that they're going to do a website and they're working on a Facebook page.
Contact you if you need anything.
Yeah,
all that stuff. So any other shameless self-promotion? No, that's it. Website, Facebook, all that stuff. You find her at the racetrack, right?
Yeah, find me at the racetrack.
Perfect.
I'm too busy for all that
stuff.
Yeah,
you ain't got time.
I'm a mom too.
Yeah, exactly. All right, thanks, Nancy.
No problem.